Hey guys, hope you're well. It's Caroline, career coach and mentor. And today I want to share with you 3 tips for getting headhunted on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is such an important platform for senior managers or, to be honest, any professional to get noticed, raise their profile, and stand out. Now, a lot of people that I know basically underutilize a little bit LinkedIn. And yes, they have a profile, but there are like ways to optimize it. And I want to take you through 3 key strategies you can implement straight away to actually update your profile and to actually stand out. Because recruiters, internal, external, HR professionals, even managers, senior managers, and other people that are looking for talent are using LinkedIn to actually tap people on the shoulder. So it's very important for you to actually be on there and have a profile that you're proud of and that represents basically you. So let's share my screen for a second and let's go through those 3 steps that are important for you to basically make sure that you get on top of the list. So if you look at it very specifically, you have a reverse triangle. And why is it reversed? So first of all, if recruiters use LinkedIn Recruit, which is the recruitment platform LinkedIn has for recruiters, the first thing they do is they type in a title or do a search on certain skills. So you have to make sure that your title and your photo is really up to date and how you would want to be represented on LinkedIn basically. So your title, a lot of people just list their job title, which is fine, but it's actually underutilizing that space. For example, if you're a senior marketing manager and you're competing between all the other candidates that actually just list senior marketing manager, or you actually put senior marketing manager specialized in startup organizations. Now, that is very specific, and a recruiter is more inclined to click on it if they're looking for somebody with an entrepreneurial spirit who can actually work with tight budget and work in a startup kind of environment, whether that is a startup or whether that is just a department within a company that is acting as a startup. So that's why it's important. Your photo, a lot of people struggle to choose, okay, which profile photo should I choose? Now, the rule of thumb that I would want to share with you, that I share with all my clients that go through my career success program, is like choose a picture that is really aligned with the type of work and the type of organization you want to work in. For example, if you are looking to work in an creative agency, the type of photo is going to be very different than if you're actually looking to work for, let's say, a financial institution. Some people might say it should be the same, but because that's my personal branding, and I agree with that, but I'm just giving some guidelines for people that actually are struggling with what to choose as a picture. So the second part is basically your summary. And your summary is, it should be very brief, articulating why you. And do not mind my handwriting. I know it's atrocious, but I'm a very visual person, and so it helps me to actually like teach you these strategies. So the summary basically needs to articulate, first of all, very clearly who you are, the problem you solve for the organization. So that's basically the value you can create for them. And also like your seniority, your specialization, and the people you collaborate with. So it's a lot of information condensed in only like a very brief summary. So that's a lot of my clients struggle really getting that clear and really articulate that in a concise way, because they have so many years of experience, and they find it very difficult to really keep that very clear and concise. So, but that is important, because when people click on your profile, the next thing they will actually want to see is your summary. So it needs to be quite specific. So, and the third element that is quite important, of course, is your career history. Career history needs to be up to date. So a lot of people just list the name of the companies and their job title. I would challenge you to write a little bit more, and to actually give a run through of what your mandate was in that organization. Don't make it too long neither, because that's not what a LinkedIn profile is for. It's not intended for you to write an essay. It's intended to give a snapshot of who you are. So basically, in your career history, make it up to date and make it as relevant as possible. List a couple of bullet points, because like if it's too text heavy, like just a block of text, people don't read it as easily. It's not scannable. So if it's more easy to read, then actually that will stand out. Now, let me stop sharing my iPad for a second. So that is basically the 3 strategies that I would say. There is a 4th one, and it's kind of like one that I kept behind. It is basically toggle on LinkedIn. So backtrack. LinkedIn has a special feature that is that allows you to toggle on a feature that says that you're actively looking for a new opportunity. Now switch that on, because that is quite important. The reason why, so if you go into the back end of a LinkedIn recruitment platform, you have a choice between people who are actively looking, people who respond, who actually post quite often on LinkedIn, and people who are passively looking. Now, whenever recruiters are searching for talent on the market, the first thing they will do is actually see who's in that pool of actively looking people. So if you toggle it on, the chances are, if you're looking for a new opportunity, that you stand out more clearer to the recruiter, to the HR lady or man, to any internal, external people, that you are on the market for a new opportunity. So that's basically it. One more takeaway from this is connect with me on LinkedIn. It is a platform to network, and to actually, I have lots of connections that might be useful for you to get in contact with at a later stage. But first of all, I would invite you to just like send me an invite and connect with me on LinkedIn. And don't be afraid to say hi. It would be nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share or put anything in the comments, so I know that that you watched and that you liked it. If you have any questions, write me an email so I can make a video specifically on that question. Thank you very much, and hope to see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.